just gallery walk, so to say, of the blood cells, different types of blood cells that we have been talking about. So we will start with the normal red blood cells. The appearance of normal circulating blood is relatively uniform with little variation in size and shape. RBCs have an area of paleness in the center because we know of its shape. It's biconcave, looks like a donut, which is approximately 1/3 diameter of the cell. So red blood cells are typical to find. They have a lighter area in the middle as opposed to the boundaries or the surrounding. In the same blood smear, you may also find numerous cells which will have dark nucleus, right? So these are granulocytes, a type of the white blood cells. We have discussed them, granulocytes. If there is iron deficiency anemia, then the red blood cells are paler and a smaller size than normal. So you can see there are these tiny, smaller RBCs. They represent lower iron content, iron deficiency. And here we have the other type of anemia, which is related to sickle cell. So you would have classic sickle-shaped RBCs, and we know they're formed because of abnormal hemoglobin. Then we have a few examples of carcinogen cells. So this is chronic myelogenous leukemia. The blood smear shows an increased number of neutrophils. You see these cells, they're not granulocytes, they're neutrophils, but they're numerous. They're a lot more than they should be, a type of white blood cell. So if you remember from the differential blood count, the neutrophils only are about 4,000 in the blood cells, and over here you can see there's so much more in higher abundance. That represents a leukemia. The other type of leukemia is hairy cell leukemia. The characteristic cell of this type of leukemia has projections. So it doesn't have to be RBCs, but it is one of the blood cells that has hairy-like projection. And then you have the Hodgkin lymphoma. The large cell with an owl-like appearance is a classic example of Hodgkin's lymphoma in the blood cells.